Hey everyone, let's take a tour of the Amityville Horror House, built in Lego. This is pretty much a clone from my very first model that I had built many years ago, except the camera's not shaky and it's got better resolution. So here we have the front with the famous curved windows. We have the fountain in the front. I did clean this up. And I put the shrubbery back as close as I could to the original. Here's the actual front of the house. Got the door. I can open that up. We'll take a tour in the interior in a bit. And I did improve this model a bunch. So obviously there's nothing going on with the back. This is usually the part that's supposed to face the lake. And here is the side entry, or the back, depends on how you want to look at it. See if I can open that door up there. So there wasn't really much of a backyard. I wanted to keep this model as close to the original. And I do also have a complete building guide for this as well. That's available. So this only took me a few weeks to put together because I already had my plans to build it. Well, let's take a look in the interior. Let's start with the first floor. Here we have the foyer. We're greeted by a staircase. Takes you up to the second floor. I end up replacing that big molded stair piece with individual risers. It looks really good. Off to the right we have ourselves a nice little formal dining room and a small eat-in kitchen. And off to the left we have ourselves a nice little living room. Here's a little sunroom. See, I told you there's no more wobbly. End up using some of my furnishings to put in the house. Here we have our couple here. Probably discussing about the abnormal stuff going on. Here we have a nice little music area. I tried my best to make the house as fully furnished as possible. And in here, which I almost forgot, is a little half bathroom. These little doors are always pretty stiff. I kept it as close to the original build that I had made. Here's the second floor hallway, and the first thing we're going to notice is doors. Yes, I actually have enough doors this time to finish this up. So all the bedrooms in the bathroom have a door. Off to the right we have a small girl's room. Here we have what I call a master bedroom. It's slightly bigger than the other three rooms. Full bath. Got a little boys' room. And a home office. Now, if you see any furnishings in this build that you would like to see as tutorials, let me know. I'm trying my best not to wobble the camera around. What makes it tough is I got a cord in my way. Just like old days. Even have the hallway furnished. I can't remember if I had the original hallway furnished. If you want to see the tour of the original build, I'll have the link in the description as well. But I warn you, it's pretty cringy. Finally, we have the attic. Here we We have the stairwell that takes you up. And yes, there's plenty of clutter in the attic. Let's start with the left. We have a small bedroom. I noticed there wasn't any children in this house. They must be off at school. Must have took a ride on the yellow school bus. Looks like we got ourselves a bit of an area with a bunch of boxes and stuff. An old television. And the one thing to make houses look more lived in is clutter. A lot of my older builds didn't put a lot of clutter. Now I do. Makes it look more lived in. Let's hope there's no ghost up here. Many people have requested a building guide for the Amityville Horror House, and seeing that I'm pretty much producing all my builds in PDF format, decided to do this one. And it was a challenge to rebuild the whole model, but I enjoy putting this together. Now, if and when I ever build a city, I will have a complete copy to rebuild this model and put it in my neighborhood.